Hey, what's up? Saruni Miner here from Gadgets Africa, and this is the OPPO A93, the company's mid to lower tier smartphone offering. The launch of the A93 comes just 5 months after its predecessor, the A92, was launched. Just to recap, the A92 was and still is a great phone. There is dual stereo speakers, a side-mounted fingerprint scanner, and more than enough storage and a big battery. Apart from the storage part, everything else is no more. I know, confusing, right? Well, with the OPPO A93, we have an in-display fingerprint scanner, and the disappointing part is the lack of dual stereo speaker setup. Sad realities aside, the OPPO A93 is an otherwise great phone. Actually, I dare say it's perfect even with its imperfections. I have been using the A93 as a daily driver for some time now, and coming from the more expensive Reno 4, I don't miss that much. In terms of specifications, the A93 has 8GB of RAM, 128GB of storage as standard. The display is a 6.43-inch Full HD Super AMOLED panel. There's an OK MediaTek HELIO P95 processor, and a total of 6 cameras on the phone. I will go straight to the usability of the phone, and as an average user, everything is as good as it can get. Apps open fast, they stay in memory for long, and there's no lag at all across the operating system. The battery life, despite the battery size shrinking from its predecessor, is still good, ending a 16-hour day with double digits and delivering fast charging through the USB-C connector. And it also includes a neat overnight charging feature that slowly charges the phone, and you will get it at 100% right before you wake up, and it knows this based on the alarm that you've set. Speaking of neat features, just like the Reno lineup, the A93 is packed with software features that set the device apart from the crowd at this price point. There is pixel-like navigation, a customizable always-on display, dark mode, adaptive sleep, which keeps the screen on as long as you're looking at it, and security features such as app lock, private safe, and a kid space to keep naughty gifs away from prying eyes. The cameras on this phone are good. I know, nowadays we say that a lot, but seriously, they are good. There are 4 cameras at the back, a 48 megapixel main lens, an 8 megapixel wide angle lens, and 2 random megapixel depth sensors that the phone could have done without. On the front, we have a dual lens setup as well. The main camera is a 16 megapixel lens and a 2 megapixel depth sensor that again wasn't that necessary. Anyway, numbers aside, the outcome of the images is good. As I had mentioned, just have a look at these images. The dynamic range is impressive. Colors are popping, and it doesn't oversaturate things like the Samsungs do. The selfie camera is also super, especially if you lower the beauty mode to 0 for men like us who wouldn't allow a camera to put some makeup on our faces. Other interesting bits about the camera include the more than decent portrait mode and night mode. You may notice that the quality in low light takes a dip, but the colors still pop, making the images look really nice. So, what could be wrong with this phone? Well, the scenes of the OPPO A93 are only visible when you put it up against the A92. And only because I prefer side-mounted fingerprint scanner and dual stereo speakers and a larger battery, because why not? As our friends over at TechWiz said, the OPPO A93 is a very easy phone to recommend. And at 31,000 Kenyan shillings, OPPO's biggest challenge will be convincing people to get the slightly more expensive Reno 4, because the differences are really not that much. What do you think of the OPPO A93? Let us know in the comment section down below. And this has been your host, Saruni Miner. This is Gadgets Africa, and remember to visit www.gadgets-africa.com and also subscribe and leave us a like if you like this video. We really appreciate. Until next time, kwaheri.